Let's do this.
The topics that people are talking about, we're talking about. Today's topics: after a cheater catches feelings, can they actually change their ways? How much is enough for you to get a lifetime ban from going to see your favorite team? And can a scantily clad influencer also be taken seriously as a legal activist? Mike Jarek, Mike Greenwich, Bill Anderson, two Mikes and a Bill. All right, two Mikes and a Bill. We're back at it again. We have another, officially featuring sitting in the chair.
Hi, guys.
Right. Karen Hepp, thank you for coming down and doing this.
It's nice to see you and be back with you again. Always, Bill, such love. And then, Mike, it's always fun to get in on the energy. And actually, Mike and I are a lot of like in terms of philosophies, our views
Agreed.
on so many things.
Agreed.
Relationships, marriage, kids, all that stuff.
This is going to be ugly. This is going to be ugly. People don't know that the behind-the-scenes Karen is like our people. Like, that's like sitting down, having a beer with your person Karen will go, you're not going to wear that, are you? Like, she's the keep it real Karen. We should
100%.
put that up on the
It's crazy, right? Because you didn't see it coming.
I know, right? All right, let's dive in. Tristan Thompson. We all know him, keeping up with Kardashian, basketball player. He's a what, cheater face?
He's a big-time cheater face. You all know he's been cheating. He's a person. He's a player. He loves the game. He loves the people. He loves all
and
that.
has been doing that for a minute. So now apparently there are reports that he has started catching feelings because his daughter with Khloe Kardashian, who he cheated on multiple times, is now old enough to understand that her father is a cheater. And he's sitting back going, I got to fix this. I got to figure out how to fix this. And it's a hard issue for him.
Are him and Khloe still together?
It depends on the day.
On the day?
Yeah. They co-parent. But it depends on the day.
But yeah, I mean, what are you going to do, man? If he wants to stop cheating, he can stop cheating. Like, don't whine about it. Just stand up and say, you know what? I've had my fun. I'm done. I'm going to be a dad. I'm going to raise my kid. I'm going to be focused on my babies. And I'm letting all this other stuff go. Right? But if you're going to continue to go out there and play the game, then don't whine about your kid knowing about your character, especially in the social media world. I mean, what are you going to do?
I think it's like his conscience. I think that, I don't know how old is she now? It's probably been a couple years. So it's one of those things where you start to have a conscience being like, she's going to see it, she's going to read it, and I don't want to be that embarrassing person. I don't think he's going to stop. I don't think you're going to change who you are and your nature. You have to want to do it and not just talk about it. You know, not to so it's got to come from his heart, and he can't just be like, my heart's now distracted because you're beautiful and I'm out at the club and this beautiful woman's here.
And someone said something to you that embarrassed my daughter. But the problem is you did it. Like, at this point, he's a cheater face. He's already been labeled at that. I don't know how, yes, you could change your attitude going forward.
That's what it is,
This is who you've been.
But it's time. It's not, but it doesn't have to be who you are, right? Just because it's who you've been, you have to consciously make the decision that, you know what, I'm not going to be this guy anymore. And I have kids to raise now. I have to set an example for how a man should act and how a man and a husband or a good father should behave. And this is not how he should behave, right? Do you want this for your daughter? How would you feel if your daughter's man constantly cheated on them, right?
Well, and it's actions, not words. Right. Everybody can talk all day long, but it's just actions, not words. And any one of us at any time in our life can have the opportunity to say, tomorrow I'm going to be different. But it has to come from you. It can't come from anybody else around you in the world saying stuff. It has to be like, I just want to wake up and I want to be different, and I'll start today, and then the next day.
You still have kids in that age demographic that his children are in. Kids are a little bit older than his. Can you change how the kid is going to view you?
I think so. I think that because you can make a lot of mistakes when they're little people, and they're going to forget because they don't remember, they don't know, they can't pick up on you drank too much, you did too, there's a lot of things you can do because we're all growing up. Like, we still feel like we're kids at heart, it doesn't matter how old you are, you still feel like you're a kid.
Exactly.
So we make mistakes because none of us, we're all fallible, none of us are perfect. So there's stuff if you had some stuff you're not so proud of, you can just change it starting going forward.
That's it. I would love to be in the street. Partying, drinking, everything. Hard with it.
You stop because of your kids?
And the wife.
And my wife. You make these decisions. It's not that I didn't enjoy that part of my life.
Y'all got to grow up.
It's just that you have to grow up at some point.
They're just growing up in public.
And that's just what it is.
Really grow up.
I'm really glad that alarm just went. That was perfect timing for us to just say, he made a good point. And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. I feel like we already have the Good Day After show. At some point, we're going to have behind the scenes on this show because the conversation behind the conversation is crazy. Red October, right? We're all in on the Phillies.
So much fun. It's just been the greatest ride.
Love when the city's winning.
The energy down there.
I love the energy in the city.
It's crazy, right?
It's insane.
But because of that insanity, we as fans, Philly, passionate to a whole new level, start doing borderline stupid stuff.
There is that part.
Young person was offered $1,000 to run on the field during Philly's game. National TV, so that's not one of those things you're going to get away with. He did it. On social media, he got the $1,000. Citizens Bank Park, and everybody responds by saying, got your $1,000, you are now banned for life. You cannot come back Citizens Bank Park under any circumstance, but you got your $1,000. We're talking about you on TV.
He's up now.
You're saying,
you know what I mean? He's
worth it?
What do you got to do? Is it worth it? I don't know. It depends on how much you care. Like, what's the value of it to you, right? He may have came up on those tickets to the game for free. We don't know, right? And he was like, well, I'm here, got the tickets, and I can make another $1,000. I might as well go ahead and run out on this field. It may have been his first game and his last game. You don't know behind it, right? So it just depends on what the value is to him. Now, as a Phillies fan, would it be worth it? You see nobody else ran on the field. Right.
Well, because you know the repercussions. Because obviously they have to ban it because then it would happen all the time. You always see like there'll be streakers, people get paid to do this or that. I would say only if it's like not at all your sport. Like if it's something where you don't, you know, whatever, you're a soccer fan or something like you don't care. But the bank it's a venue for many things. There's all the huge concerts that are also there. True. Like if you're getting banned for life, like you may not know what it is you're getting banned for. And I don't know if it's enough money to be, you know, to get shut out of something, you know, for the rest of your life. Because
don't you get a citation? Like, I mean, that's a trespassing violation. So
they
caught you, you're also going to get a citation. So what do you get to keep? Maybe $400 of it?
And it depends on if you, like, we've seen some cases of bad behavior where they'll, people take off the clothes, streakers, and that's one level of it, because then you can get all kinds of indecency. Or who was it just recently who, like, touched a player or, like, went after, like, that was scary. That could be, no, it's definitely baseball, but that could be, like, a felony, like, or something. That could be assault, that could be whatever. So if you're just running for attention, your good old generic, like, whatever, streaker days, I think that's something like you do as a kid.
Good old generic
streaker days. Like, you know, you remember those days when I used to just run around naked and just be free?
But it's one of the greatest joys of my life right now is taking my kids down to a ball game. We have the best time. And I want to get my hot dog, I want to get our peanuts, the beer, the Cracker Jacks, the whole thing. And to sit there, it's like you don't want to get that, to lose that for the rest of your life. What's funny in your 20s is not necessarily, you know, like you miss out on your 40s.
I feel like things changed so much. Because I feel like when all of us were in college, and obviously security, it got scary, people go too far these days. But I remember during college games, like, it was a thing.
Right.
Like, you win the game, you rush the court. Like, that's what you do. And the players are down there partying with you. You keep the party going out to the parking lot, to the bar, whatever. Now,
those days are over, though, man. You know what I mean? You just don't do that no more. And it's a safety issue. It's a security issue. It's all of that. You know what I mean? God forbid you run out there and you get hurt. Now there's a whole, you know what I mean? They got to deal with that. Right? Now you want to sue the people, right? So, I get it. Is it worth $1,000? Again, it depends on what you value at that point.
That's a no for you. That's a no for you.
Yeah, no.
That's not a no for me. That is depends on what you value at that point.
Bill is due.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
My cell phone's still on.
If you threw me a ticket and I'm not a baseball fan and you was like, yo, Mike, I'm going to give you $1,000 if you hop this wall and run out here on the field, I just might do it. Because I'm like, I don't plan on coming back here anyway.
Come on, man. We're setting the standard.
Look, man, we winning. Y'all be out there. Go out, be out.
Kids who are watching, that's a no from Mr. Mike.
Enjoy Red October. Run out on the field if you want to.
Mr. Mike said no. We'll be back. And welcome back. Karen and I were reminding Mike that the comments that you're making are in fact said on TV.
All right,
They could be used as evidence.
Don't run out on the field, guys. Watch from the bleachers. Enjoy the game like a regular,
law-abiding
boring citizen.
We don't need a
Rule follower.
across the bottom of the screen.
The views expressed here are not the opinions held by the rest of the hosts and the station.
Karen and I still got mortgages. So
do I. I got college tuition. I got all that, man.
What's going on?
Let's live.
All right. I need a mom opinion on this.
Okay.
So a couple was going on vacation with their young kids, with 3 young children. So there was a mom sitting there with the baby in her lap and another young child sitting next to her. The person who was in the aisle wasn't with them and saw the dad was up a couple rows with another child. So they asked if the dad would like to come back and sit with his wife. I'm willing to give up my seat. Dad says, cool, thank you very much for that. But he doesn't go back with his wife. He sends the other young kid back to the wife. The person on the aisle goes up and sits with the dad, who then has an entire flight childless.
Probably had drinks with dad and everything. Like, thanks, homie, come sit down. You know what I mean? I'll buy you around.
I'm going to need a mom ruling on this.
You know, Mike, it's so predictable, and it's so, obviously, it's what can happen. So, he's got to pay. Like, if it's a vacation, help him the rest of the entire trip, because, I would think there would be ramifications for that. So, it's one of those, you make your bed, you lie. My husband knows that the most important thing is also making sure that I'm also happy. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where, that would be... It's obviously not cool.
Right. That wouldn't happen.
But he also had another kid, though. So he sent the kid.
I think the other one was not that young. So the other kid could have been fine.
Could have sat by himself?
Sitting there by himself, yeah.
But he could also go sit with his mother and help his mother.
That's a really good point, is that you would send the kid back to be with the mom. That does make sense.
Right, that
rather
makes
than having
sense.
The kids sit alone.
I would have been like, yo, thank you for offering, but I'd rather let my kid go sit with his mother and his siblings.
So knowing this scenario, it sounds like, and obviously we don't have all the details of it, but it sounds like the person felt like the kid was okay up there. So it wasn't a kid. It was... Dad, come on back and help mom, who's dealing with the real young ones.
Right, so but if the kid is that...
still feels like dad's passing off the responsibility.
Of course he is.
But to Mike's point, it also, by the time you have 3 kids, you're used to it, you know the ropes, you're used to juggling, 2's no big deal anymore. And so it is and if you're planning a trip, you plan. You've got the bag packed, you got the stuff, you got the snacks, you got the thing. So, as a 3-parent, it's a 3-kid family, you're so overwhelmed already. You've already, you have to have the temperament for that, I think. You've already gone in for that.
Right. And it's boy, going back there, sit next to your mother.
I feel like you're
help
caving.
her out.
I don't even know you anymore.
That's what it is. It's
caving.
What else you gonna do?
You're caving.
Well,
I
forgot that it's you wouldn't leave the kid by themselves because they don't want to be lonely. They'd rather sit with the siblings.
And
you can't leave them.
My kids sit up here with this stranger. Right? There's other things. You're just thinking about how this husband neglected his wife by not going back there and sitting and helping. But maybe he was like, yo, I don't want to leave my kid sitting up here with somebody they don't know.
Do you know that he just used dad Jedi mind tricks on you? And
totally
you
changed
felt
it. That's why I tell you, we had this vibe.
Wow,
you don't even know because it's weird. That was really that was
right.
It was
He was looking out for the family with that play, man.
That was good work by you. There's a bunch of dads who are sitting there going, "Oh, Mike, we won that."
I've been in this game for a little while,
Karen's
guys.
Buying that? What happened to you?
It's true. It's true. I've had a kid sit by. I do have a kid sit occasionally by themselves, but not often when you're trying to do that. Because I'm not paying more for those seats together. Now they just changed the rules, so we don't have to pay more. But before that, I was like, oh, they play their games, I'm playing my games. There's no chance I'm paying more to have us all sit together. They can figure it out, and we'll get on that plane and see what happens. So.
That's that.
Changed. You've changed. We'll be back. Welcome back to A Mike, a Bill, and our co-star, Karen Hepp, here for the day. Thank you for sitting in. We start off talking Kardashian family. They're in the news a lot. Kim Kardashian now is making headlines because she went and spoke at Harvard to a business class at Harvard. I'm in law class at Harvard, whatever. She spoke at Harvard. And while she was there, she did a Q&A. She talked to different people. And one of the questions that came up is, how do you balance the fact that you are now on this social justice mission? You are now attorney. You are now coming in and addressing Harvard Law. But if you look at your Instagram feed, right after you're saying justice for whomever, you're saying, buy my underwear. And there's pictures of you posing as the influencer. And some people thought that that's a little inconsistent, to be credibility attorney and underwear model. You're shaking your head. Are we being too judgmental in saying that they're a little inconsistent?
I think the world's changing. I think that she's just the master of being able to be a marketer and to platforms. Like, her dad was obviously a lawyer, so that's what's in her blood and what she wants to do. And again, like our conversation earlier, she wants to change and evolve, but she's so smart. She's one of those, sly like a fox kind of characters where she can so that she's an entrepreneur. I mean, who better? Like, she's in business.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
In business, and she wants to be on the right side of a lot of issues and do the right thing. But she knows what her brand is and what's going to get attention. So it doesn't matter. It's just, it's like, talk good about me, talk bad about me, just talk about me. She can elevate the conversation. So she'll talk about people that you never heard of, that no one was going to talk about, and she'll do it in her own way. And all of a sudden, this issue, and then these people get freed, and things are happening. So
there's no limits then? Like, there's not a credibility question. You talk about change
for a non-Kardashian.
Valid.
Right. So for some other human,
Right.
people are going to be judgy. Like, what do you,
And
like, a judge can't be taking off their thing, being like, and then have people be heard
But a
about
Kardashian
them.
can.
Right. But a Kardashian, she comes from, that's how she walked in the door.
Right. And I kind of feel the same way. I like, look, it could be Kim, it could be Megan Thee Stallion, it could be any of them, right? I personally feel like, run your hustle the way you got to run your hustle. I don't care, right? But I don't like the message that it sends to other young women. And that's where I get stuck. You're one of the most recognized people in the world. Do you really have to take your clothes off to sell your brand? I don't want my daughters to look at that and say, this is what I have to do to be successful.
I think it hurts women that they, it undermines your credibility, because people want to, I feel like even in this business, it's like young people starting out, they think they want to get attention. And so they're doing all these cheeseball dances and goofy and all that. And it makes you that's not how you get to be respected. You get likes,
but it
you get
works.
followers.
That's the problem.
But you don't get respect.
Right.
So what you get is
that's the problem.
people think of you as a joke.
But
you are a joke
But
by
you're
doing
a paid joke.
by not much money. Like, you're selling yourself to get a free sunglasses. Like, you got a free bikini that you then put on and danced around. You're not getting.
Billionaire.
Well,
not
that's
Kim
one
Kardashian.
person.
Regular young
Right,
girls,
it's
regular young
young.
humans.
So here's where the conflict comes in for me, because I'm the use your voice for good guy, right? So you ascend to that level. I gotta applaud her, because regardless of how you got there, you're now trying to use your voice for good.
Right.
But I agree with you. Once you're there, can you stop taking your clothes off?
You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest with ourselves, right? It's hard to hear what you're saying when you're standing there in a bikini. If I'm standing here in a Speedo, are you listening to what the words that are coming out of my mouth? Are you looking at me like, yo, Mike's standing there? Right, put some clothes on. And I think that's that part, right? It's like, yo, come on, man. You've advanced past this part of your life now.
If you want to be known for your brain and your thoughts,
Work that.
then yes.
Right.
So.
Yeah, especially at this point in your life. 'Cause
Right.
You don't need the money. You're already there. We'll be right back. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Our theme music plays in on that. This was fun. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I
Will you do it
appreciate you
again?
coming and hanging out with us.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll do it anytime. Anytime you need. Anytime
what's
Mike's
up.
sick or something.
Next time we just have Keep It Real Karen slide into one of those different positions. Very cool.
We might get a whole new graphic built.
I know, right?
Thank
Good
you,
stuff.
guys.
Appreciate you. You can hit us all up on social media. We always are interested in hearing from you, and we'll see you next time.